And welcome to another episode of The Soul Table. I'm RBD. You know who I am, regular black dude. I'm here with my standard co-host,
Ashley. Oh, I can't do mine because I'm holding it today. Hopefully I can pick that up.
And we're with another extended part of the family, West, y'all. I mean, all the way from Atlanta, all the way from the ATL, flew in. I don't know, his wings are tired. And yeah, they are. Like, how you doing? You good?
Good.
That's what I like to say. And Uncle Mike, where you at?
What's up, nieces and nephews?
Always snooping. He's snooping at the how, Sway? How are you? Never mind. We got a nice little show for you. We're live here from
SneakerCon Philly.
Yeah, SneakerCon in Philly. 2020. I forgot it was 2025.
We don't have to. Yeah,
it's okay.
We don't have to discuss.
I'm old. I'm older. Yeah, it's been great. It's like the energy here is like you feel that. You feel that energy?
Yeah, it feels.
You feel that energy?
It's interesting energy.
It's different.
It's interesting.
It's different.
Like no, because it's crazy.
It's interesting.
It's crazy because we're sitting here and Ash is over here going, "This is giving. Dude, I could feed off this. It's just giving."
Yeah.
And then she's about to walk behind us and tell somebody to turn their music off, which
Absolutely.
I told her.
And if it gets too loud, I'm gonna have to go unplug it.
So that's my thug. That's my hitter. So anybody got no problems with me or Wes or Mike. And you know how we do every time we do a show. What do we always do? Fit check. What we got on today?
Wait. Before we get into fit check, I would just like to set the record straight. I was here on time. I was actually early. Call time was 11. I was here at 10:51. Give me my 10s.
Tell them.
Give me my 10s.
Tell them.
Good for you. She was on time. Yes, she was. She was. Yes, she was.
Okay. Now
Wes was
we
on time.
Fit check.
Cool.
I was on time.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for not putting my business out there. Anyway.
No, it's fine. We'll talk about it later, though.
We gonna start off with Uncle Mike out here in the jumper. First of all,
Fresh.
You out here, bro.
Killing it, bro.
Overall,
you know.
Looking
like 93, 94.
Like if Big Pun lost,
like a what?
like took Ozempic. That's what Mike looked like right now.
For sure. Facts.
You heard me?
Nah, the fit fly, though. Fit fly.
No, it's fly. I said it. If Big Pun took Ozempic, that's where he would be right now. It's cool.
Not the Ozempic.
That's cool.
What you got on the feet, Mike? Little pony hair Cortez action.
A little pony hair.
Oh, we got the pony hairs?
My God. Fire.
I don't even want to hear this because the text thread we was having.
I know he's not talking.
What?
Him.
Oh no, we're gonna get disrespectful with him. We're gonna get disrespectful with him in a second. And right now I have on my Todd Snyder sweatsuit. Todd sent me something.
Wow.
And my J tips and my apothecary socks as usual. That's a staple. That's gonna be a permanent staple.
Wow, I love that for him. Yeah. Not y'all gonna send me in before West, but okay.
Yes, you got to. He about to shut it down.
I'm wearing a Dark Paradise hoodie, Levi's parachute pants, and a little trophy room on the feet today.
Ooh.
Little trophy room 7. Another gift. We love those. Thank you.
She cold today. She cold.
Now you know how to do a little something. Little something.
And last but not least, Wes, what you got on, man? Because I'm about to kick you in the face. You just disrespectful.
I know one of my favorite designers.
Crazy.
Jerry Lorenzo, Fear God.
Wow.
Red Octobers, That's it.
It was the Red Octobers,
He said
light June, like
it's just light.
A little light day.
Just
It's a light day.
It's the calm, man.
No cost in that situation, They
my straps is good, baby. Listen,
oh my God.
We can go like this all day.
Oh my God.
My straps is good. Pause.
Oh my God.
That's why I took a time out. We started off this way, and it wasn't for me this time. Thank you.
No,
thank you.
Starting off camera, but
I know. I said some wild things, but that's okay. That's to be expected. So it's off camera, so y'all might catch it. Y'all might just.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might just. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna start off with where we're at right now. Right now, there's a change in political power. Cost is rising. There's things for goods and services are costing at a premium. It's really costly, and so it's having an effect on sneaker costs. How do you feel price change in our sneaker culture? How do you feel that is affecting us right now?
How do we feel price change is affecting sneaker culture?
Can I clean it up? The better way to say it is how do you feel all right, so we're here at SneakerCon, right? How do you feel that the rise of inflation could affect SneakerCon? Because a lot of people come here to sell they shoes and they products.
Yeah.
Some people, this is they like. This is how they eat, sleep, breathe. Like, we got a vendor over here. He got the same box, same shoes, and he out here selling them a little bit above retail. How do you think that's going to affect prices going forward?
Go ahead, Ash.
I feel like that's kind of, we've touched on this before, right?
Right.
So, no shade, no tea, but it gives a little flea market-ish, right? And combining that with like what resale is currently doing, I don't think it's sustainable. So you're talking about like the price inflation or the conventions? The conventions. I don't think it's sustainable.
Okay.
Because I feel like if we're already seeing a drop in resale, I feel like when you have people that are coming here to literally sell resale items, I feel like it gets really hard. So imagine it's like you got a table, I'll say full of Yeezys, right? Because that's literally what we're looking at.
Right.
A table full of Yeezys. And most of those Yeezys have already either dropped in price or the demand is not as high. So I feel like you're literally taking those back home, which you know.
Yeah.
Right.
For me, I just don't feel like it's very sustainable considering what we're currently seeing with resale.
So where you at, Wes?
I don't think it's going to change.
You don't think it's going to change?
No. Somebody's going to pay, say last year was $500, this year $700. Somebody's going to pay that $900.
I don't think somebody's going to pay it though. I don't see it happening. I feel like unless it's one of those sneakers that's super important for you to have reach back on, and it's like, oh my God, I absolutely need this. But if I'm coming here and I'm like, oh well, you're selling it for $900, but I could still get it for $5 or $7 somewhere else, I'm doing that.
I think
so. I wouldn't pay that extra money or pay that bag if I really don't have to.
Well, that's because you're not into getting it off resale anyway. Because
I have shoes that I bought resale for sure.
If I can't get it off a drop, I'm going right to the sites. Like, all right,
and that's the thing. It's like for me, because I said it before, it's like there's always going to be a shoe coming.
Yeah.
So if it's like I said, if it's something that's not one of those shoes where I'm like, oh my God, I absolutely need this in my collection. Flipping the book, what's coming out in a week, what's coming out in a month, and I'll just wait.
So that shoe let me ask you, that shoe that you wanted, and you struck out on sneakers or whoever, are you going right to the resale sites, or are you just going to like, you know what, I'm going to the next one?
It really depends on what the shoe is. So like I have some shoes that I will watch for a while. I'll bid on it and all of that kind of stuff. But it's like, if I don't feel like it's absolutely a necessity for me to have it, I'm passing.
I got you.
So in getting it here, y'all are both saying that, well, you're saying that SneakerCon sneaker conventions won't change whatsoever because you're still going to go. There's still going to be supply and demand, inflation. No matter what, you're going to pay for it. You saying you're just not going to do it. You think it's going to drop eventually because of the cost of inflation, right?
Yeah.
Or
like,
is it
literally we're seeing it already outside of this?
So I can tie you one better. I think I kind of agree with Ashley to this extent. The severity of coming to a convention to get sneaks is just to be around. Be around the community because it just that, right? Just that in itself. But the second half is because of the cost of inflation, things are going to be sitting. So right now, I can go get me a pair of Carolina 6s, and I can go to Foot Locker and go get them right now because they're sitting. Yeah. But if they would have probably, now I think this will eventually happen, they'll start making them smaller and smaller amounts. So that way not to feed into the convention. Drive up the demand. Now you got to come here and come get it. It's a circle of life. That's how things work.
I mean, it's exactly what they're doing with the band ones, like the 10,000.
You said that's what they're doing with the band ones?
Yeah, it's exactly the same thing.
But you see, but I said that'll be in scarcity, and the need for them and the want for them will drive them up. So not only will you be going to GOAT or go to StockX to go get these shoes at that high price, now you're coming here to have face-to-face negotiations with these sellers, with these resellers.
But I be doing that on the resale site anyway. I don't just go in and press buy. For certain shoes, I bid.
Yeah, you bid.
I'm gonna bid.
I don't bid.
But them band want 10,000 pairs made, right? I know reseller people that's selling them for a stack right now.
Already, yeah.
Like, it's crazy. And I'm not gonna
I would
lie.
pay that.
I would
pay that.
I ain't paying that if I don't have to.
then it's gonna come back.
No, but
I'm
you're
getting another restock.
a reseller though, so that's something to it. I'm keeping it. I'm wearing it. He's a flipper.
I'll
Which-
flip or I'll wear it. It depends on
Which
one's hurt my feet.
I'm learning so much
so
right now.
So that leads to like my next question. We're gonna talk about the ones hurting your feet. Just keep that in mind. With like so to Ash's like point and saying that this could actually fall apart. What would you want to see happen, like added on to these conventions? Do you think they should start turning them into like concerts? Like I think personally, a concert and this, like you got
concert?
Yeah, like I'm having not a concert, but like having that concert effect to it.
Well, remember Sneaker Pimps in Philly?
Like Sneaker Pimps
in Philly, what was it?
Sneaker Pimps. Like I don't know.
Who was on there? The Clips?
The Clips was at Sneaker Pimps.
Yeah.
And I was like, and that's where we met Kendrick.
Yes.
Long story short,
Kendrick was there.
Listen,
that's a way.
that was a
That would
vibe.
force you to come here just for that.
That would force who to come with?
Not
for
you.
what?
Not you.
I'm like, baby, do we know me?
If they had Travis
Yes.
or Wale come,
Oh,
Wale not
rushing
coming
to
back
be
to Philly no
Pandemonium.
time soon,
I know,
so we
but
gonna let that go.
Mollywop last week.
He did.
Oh my God, stop.
It happened. You ain't see it?
Yeah, you ain't seen it?
No.
Yeah, he almost got mollywop.
Well, look at the Lord. Miss social media missed it, and I'm on it, and she not. Look at the Lord. Won't He do it for me? Yes, He will. Yes,
Now
He
you got
will.
one up on me,
Yes, I
y'all.
do. Ooh. I've been waiting for this. I'm gonna hold it over her head.
A win is a
I don't
win.
even care.
She
I don't
do.
even care.
She do. So you don't think nothing can salvage that? Like something that could enhance it, make it just a little bit better, or make you want to come just past the sneaks. Like being in the culture, yeah, that's cool.
Being in the culture is cool, but somebody famous, like if AI came, I would have been here 9 o'clock in the morning.
I
Brought
still
some
would have
Reebok,
been.
brought my Reeboks and just like, yo, can you sign it for me? I'm
I'd have
40
been on
years old,
time.
but I'll fan over AI and he can sign my shoe. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
You can just go to Ruby Tuesdays
That's, yeah.
when he
Back in, yeah.
No.
Or TGI Fridays on the
Tuesday and Fridays.
Yeah, true that.
So with that being said, like the state of sneaker culture, like we're currently, in my opinion, and maybe y'all might want to see this, we're in the diamond age. Like I think like the 90s, like early 90s, late 2000s, that was the golden age. Like, you know, you had your flights, you know, your Zoom, like that era was a good era to be in, right? Do you, like, all right, so how do I say it? Like so since we're in the diamond age, we got like a vast selection to actually choose from. So you got your New Balance, your Asics, you know, like your hell, even Hoka. Like if they come out with something, like Staple just did something with Hoka. Didn't they do it? Was it with Hoka?
Brooks?
Or
What?
It was with Brooks.
Oh,
sorry, I thought it was Brooks.
yeah.
They did it with Brooks. So now that you see like you got collaborators working with, you know, with these big brands, and then they go from these like these big brands that having like quick turnarounds. They got multiple collaborators on their brands, and not to mention that the collaborators are now working with multiple brands. Like you got somebody working with Adidas, and they do something with Adidas, then they do something with New Balance.
Oh, so like
simultaneous.
Salehi with New Balance, and then
Right,
Crocs.
Then he
Yeah.
did something with Puma.
yeah.
The question is, do you think that we would ever be in this position, like where it's no longer Nike is the choice, it's just the choice?
I feel like Nike is always king, but I feel like we've still always had multiple options. Like, there are some people, you have people that are brand loyalists. There are some people that prefer Adidas. For me, I've been seeing people wear New Balance since, you know, for years.
Right.
So I feel like we've always had options. It's just that Nike was just the number one option, or like Nike was king essentially.
Right.
So I feel like we've always had the pick. We've always had options to choose from.
Yeah, but a lot of people weren't choosing it. Is because at
That's
that
not
point,
true.
No. Like, so for me, my era, like, I'm not saying nobody was wearing it, but New Balances was the shoe that you wear to school. That's
Yeah,
it.
but
That
it
was a uniform
also
shoe.
regional, and I would love for us to bring back regional fashion. That's a conversation for another day. But it was regional. So it's like, when I think of like New Balance, I was thinking of DC, DMV area. Then it's like, but that's
You about to lose his mind. You about to lose your mind?
When
This
I think
is
of
a
like
topic that
no, but
needs
I'm
to be
serious
discussed.
though. When I think of it, that's
We
where
gotta
I was
revisit?
thinking of.
I'm with it.
When
I
I
don't-
think of like Air Force Ones, I think of New York City.
Right.
So it's like, it was very region specific.
Nah,
I feel like everybody has always had an option to pick from. It's just that, like I said, Nike has always been king. So I feel like that's what you just saw more of.
Okay. So in that, I'm listening to be more active.
That's good.
So, like you're saying, there was always other choices, and people were making those choices. Some people weren't really making those choices to make those choices. They were like their parents are making them choices for them, or they were making the choices because that's what they could afford.
Yeah.
Like not now, it's a little different because you can afford just about anything. You can go get you some Sean Witherspoons, and they running about $800 to $1,200, but you paying afterpay on that.
Crazy.
So you're not really worried about not having. But now you see New Balances like collaborating, and they're making them so good, and that like people are really focused in on the actual design of the shoe, versus they just New Balances like. 874s, you would see them and be like, you got a pair. That's it.
Yeah.
You walk right past it. But now you're looking and you're going, yo, I'm gonna go get these Slays. He made these crazy New Balances. They orange and purple. They got green in them. Oh man, I gotta get these. These on sick.
The materials are also a little different.
Right.
Like, yeah.
To me, because everything goes back to when I was a kid. You know, early '90s, watching the hustlers on the corner. To me, Reebok pumps, stuff like that was up there, up top tier with Nike and Jordan.
He said pumps.
You had D Brown, the pumps.
He
Shaq's
said pumps.
come out. You had, especially when AI came back out with the Reeboks. That stood right in the same room with Nike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, I love or Ewing. They're dealers. You know.
Oh yeah, but see, Ewan was different. Ewan decided I'm gonna make my own shoe,
Yes,
but he took the same top 10 and ran with it.
And I got those too. But
He's a happy dude.
Reebok, Ewing was right there with, Reebok especially was right there with Nike.
All right, so in Nike, and we now we're talking about something that's probably a little bit better, because I told you I was going to trace back to your foot being uncomfortable in Air Jordan 1s. So
I'm screaming. That little pinky toe be screaming, child.
What? I'm just saying. So
right across the top.
So how do you feel about Nike and Air Jordan, like going back to not going back, but their standard now? So their standard now, right now, is to get as close to the original as possible.
Oh, I love it.
Like they get it down to the millimeter. Like the Nike sign, like I literally
of the swoosh being in the exact same spot as it once was. The material.
Yes, in the right material.
Like
Listen,
I know you do. Because you wasn't getting it in your size.
Listen, I
love it.
I had a pair of 85 Jordan 1s. They fit way better than these ones now from 2000. I got pair of 2001 Bred 1s, and I got a pair of 1995 Bred 1s too. And
now you think he better than us?
Those 85s, those 85s fit way
just
better
flexing on us hard, low key.
than them 9s. And like she said, one of them episodes, that the twos fit way better back then than they did now. And 2s are one of my favorite too. So, I'm a 2. How you did it? Yeah,
he gets it.
I get it.
He gets it.
I don't like this synergy that's going past me.
My fault.
So y'all better get it together.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't like this.
It's straight. It's getting
I don't like
today.
this. As said earlier
It's all
today.
good.
Hold on, let me sit up straight.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You just maybe I like 2s.
Oh, my bad. Do you like 2s?
Do you?
I like them.
Okay.
Good enough. Good enough.
It's not enough.
Oh, okay.
Enough.
It's not enough.
I said enough.
It's not enough.
I like them enough.
I'm gonna go with a 2 before a 1. Personally.
We'll talk.
Yes.
Hey,
we'll talk more
My
after
man.
this.
Yes.
Hey, yo.
We'll talk more after
It took
this.
a lot to make this left hand stay still. I was about to give you some hand movement. You was about to see these hands. You was gonna see this hand.
I love it too, bro.
You was gonna see this
Now you
hand.
got strict
Hand
real
movement
quick.
is crazy. I'm gonna let you know. Right, hand movement is wild.
I said, that's wild.
That was wild.
I'm screaming.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's
I'm
getting
sorry.
real strict on set
It
today,
is.
y'all.
I'm sorry. I got to do better. And that was
But-
my first one. It's not going to be my last.
Oh my
It's
God.
all good, brother.
See what I mean, y'all?
It's not going to be my last.
He be stressing me.
It's not
He
going
be
to be
stressing me.
So right now, who is your or your favorite designer or collaborator right now?
Yes,
And
no.
either
Favorite
or.
designer
Either or.
Either or. You can do either or. You can do both.
Okay, so for the women, I love Aleli May.
Aleli.
I love what she does.
I like to say a name.
Aleli May.
Aleli May. Aleli May.
I love Aleli May. Men wise, Tips, of course. Who else?
JFG.
You say who?
JFG.
Freshgoods, of course.
Oh, Joe. Joseph? Yes.
Let me tell you something. That new shoe,
I want to. Yeah, I'm a.
Yeah.
I'm already.
Yeah.
I'm already broke. That aged well.
Stop saying that.
I said it aged well.
No, stop saying the broke thing. Speak positivity.
I'm
and
speaking positively.
abundance.
I'm about to be poor. This,
Okay, see, I'm never
the
saying
mortgage
that
is not getting paid. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying that.
We will be
Abundance
homeless.
for me. Abundance for me. Do the little.
We will be homeless.
Are you picking that up? Perfect. Perfect.
Dice hands.
Love it.
Dice hands. Who's your favorite? I know you about to say something crazy. Watch this. Watch this. I can.
Kanye.
No. Wait, maybe. Let's
People
see.
should know. Like,
Who we like?
I
Who we
like Jerry, man.
You like Jerry?
Okay.
I like Jerry.
Did you?
Okay.
Are you shocked? No.
My man said.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite collaborator?
Fear God.
Jerry head to toe
Except for
right
that
now.
Adidas stuff, I ain't like that. But when he
Oh,
was
so
with,
you
did that Nike back in 2020,
So you liked his last stuff that he was coming out to with the Field Negro and stuff on it?
I'll rock it.
All right, now. Hey, watch out now.
Cut the cameras.
Yeah,
Cut the
I would
camera.
rock it.
Field Negro.
But he doesn't. He comes from a good place, and I.
Does
and I- He does. You talking about Jerry, right?
Ain't he Dominican?
No, his dad's black.
No, Jerry Manuel was
Ain't he
Dominican.
Dominican.
Huh?
Yeah, I
Jerry
think-
Is that Dominican?
Lorenzo.
yeah, I think he-
Lorenzo? Like the pizza?
He's
Oh my God.
I said what I said.
big ass slice. Pause.
Don't act like that slice.
That slice was.
That slice was
back in the
wild,
day,
yo.
That joint was like.
That slice was
my
wild. You had to
God,
put the
Yeah,
you had to
you
put the
did.
pizza in the trunk of your car. The pizza box was crazy.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
you couldn't put. You had to put the seats down.
Yeah, that was a good
and
old
put the-
days, dog.
Put
Good
the.
old days.
I feel wild saying put the box in the trunk of the
Sit there
car.
and say no more.
But I said what I
Was that
said.
two?
But yeah,
I'm two
That
up.
was two?
I'm two up.
Okay. That
So
was two.
so your favorite collaborator is Jerry, and now who's your favorite designer? I already know who we're gonna say. I want to see if you say it.
designer, I think it's still going to be Yeezy. Because I got a lot of his Gap Yeezy collect, Balenciaga collect.
It's free.
I could have made
I
that
got
at
a lot
home.
You got
of
it.
I love it. I mean, I
I
love.
could have made that at home for you.
I know you
cut a
could
little hole in the
Put a
sweatshirt.
hole in, yeah.
I coulda
You
did that.
But-
Okay. I
coulda did
And
that
it was
at
cheap. Like that Gap collab, it was good quality and it was cheap. Like, you know, a hoodie, $50, $60, pants, $30, shirt, $20.
We could have bought you a hoodie from H&M, and I could have just.
Yeah.
No, you
for
could have just got a Milano. I mean, that's H&M too.
Oh!
Cut the camera.
She stopped there. She started making her own stuff, bro.
That's because you knew.
I remember
you knew.
Cut the
Everybody
cameras,
knew.
dead ass.
Everybody's walking in like that zipper.
I'm like,
That zipper looks very familiar.
Like, what the?
Like the
Not
zipper.
the zipper.
Ain't nobody
Yeah.
side zippering.
Yeah.
She knew. We still love you though. I still love you.
Cut the
But I
cameras.
see you as
It's
love.
all good.
Unc, where you at? Who your favorite designer or?
He took mine. I mean, not Yeezy now. Yeezy in the past.
Yeezy then.
Yeezy then. Right now, designer? Probably JFG. I like what JFG does. So,
You say who?
JFG. I'll give Joe Freshgoods.
Give him Freshgoods?
Yeah.
All right, I can deal with that. So right now for me, it's two
Now he
different.
said I could deal with
it's
that.
two
Go
people.
ahead.
My favorite, absolute favorite, the sneaker designer. It's actually two. I thought you was gonna say Tinker, for one.
Yeah, but y'all gave me a lot of flack.
No, we didn't. We said it's cool because we knew you was gonna say it.
Because that's like right there. It's like,
All right, cool.
No, you could have said it.
Mine's is Eric Gavar, running through flight.
help me. Okay.
You know, he did the phone posits.
Yes.
He did the first pennies,
Yes.
and then he did the 2K Hirachis.
Wait. Which pennies?
The first was the first Jones.
The flights?
The half white, half black. Look at his face.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Him, half cents. Do I gotta continue? I don't, and that's
go
why he's
ahead.
my favorite. Like the fact that he was one to think out the box and to use certain materials,
yes.
and he runs around. And like right now, I done seen like 40 pair of foam posits, and it does my heart
Me
good.
too.
And you know,
Facts.
foams,
Seen a lot of Royals.
foams, in my opinion, that's a DC shoe, but New York hold it down to the fullest. And I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just saying. Not even because of Wale,
No, I
but
got
just
you.
going down there. That's where I would normally see him. Like,
Yeah,
especially
facts.
going to
That's a
school
fact.
with one of my friends. You'll see him in a minute.
No, you're right.
So in that light, it was like just seeing him and him opening up his thought process and just being different. So that kind of for me resonates with me. I don't got to do the same thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't need to be on the same type shit you are.
Facts.
So I don't have to do that. So that allows me to actually think out the box.
No, facts.
Period. Like that's my way of thinking. I'm not saying he's responsible, but what I am saying
I
is
get what you're saying.
that's a reason why. My favorite collaborator right now, just right now, is a toss up between J-Tips and Action Bronson. Like,
Okay.
You like those new? You see a new color to Action Bronsons?
Action is one of my spirit
I
animals.
got a pair.
How you
They comfy.
feel? How you feel about him?
I feel like he's also very consistent.
Yes, and that's why I like it.
Consistent.
That's why I like him.
I like.
But it's not just his collaborations with New Balance. It's his collaborations with food. Like he's a chef. It's a
Yes.
collaboration. I
I
told
love
you this.
watching- yeah.
Is
I love
is
it.
is his
I love it.
collaborations with writing his books? Like he's the modern day Renaissance
Yeah,
man.
yeah, no.
That's what I identify
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
Like I do the same shit that he does,
Yeah.
and I identify
Same
with
here.
that.
I identify with him.
So that's why I chose those two people.
Oh yeah, and J-Tips, them new shoes, bro. So
Yeah, Tips
nasty.
be wildin'. Tips be
Nasty.
wildin' for sure.
I don't know
Okay,
where you get it from, but yeah, we
So-
need that. I need that.
we gonna toss this to my best friend. Go best friend. Go best friend. Take your topic. Take your topic.
All right, y'all already know it's a sneaker police segment. So we didn't grab any celebrity people for this today. But what we get into? Hold on. What is it?
What is your
Don't forget to eat.
What is your absolute favorite celebrity
absolute
sneaker moment?
favorite
Sneaker.
Oh, celebrity sneaker moment
Yep.
ever. Jesus.
Jesus?
Jesus Cristo. Okay, I would say this is what, like 10-ish years ago.
Right.
So when Kanye was still Kanye.
No, the wheels was falling off
Oh
there
no.
too.
All shade, all
What
tea.
year was this? You said 10 years ago?
2015, 2013. I feel like it's between that like 2009 to like 2015-ish. Like that era of Kanye with the threes, like the
I
way
get
that
what you're
he
saying.
dressed.
Right.
At that point, I feel like, of course, we're still
Like
seeing
the
that
shirts
today.
with the skinny jeans,
yes,
with the Jordan
but
ones.
I think that has
Oh,
to be
brother.
for sure one of my
Take it
favorite
easy.
celebrity sneaker moments
Take it
ever.
easy. That was a great time in life.
No, it was
It
great.
was.
But
great.
it switched to leather dresses
I
at
think,
that time.
I think that's also why I still like it, is because that time period was so great. But yeah, that has to be one of my favorite celebrity sneaker moments ever.
You know
Okay.
what? She killed that.
What's yours? Or you want me to go?
You go.
Fuck it, I'll go. All right. Sorry, I'm getting better with cursing. That's the first one. Maybe third.
All right, I got a lot to keep up with today.
So, my favorite celebrity sneaker moment is two. I'm gonna give you two. First one is the Michael Jackson video, Jam, whereas Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson, they playing ball.
Yeah.
And I feel like Mike about to get work. Now, which one you about to
not the MJ
decide?
versus MJ.
Yeah, right. Now, Jordan had on some Bordeaux, and Mike had on some, they might have been,
Slipping and sliding them pennies. Bro.
no, but the penny loafers, I don't know
Yeah,
what
the
they
real
was.
pennies.
I mean,
They were pennies.
yeah, they
Yeah,
was,
some
but it was
pennies.
penny loafers, but I don't know what brand, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
I'm gonna throw out something crazy. They might have been Louis Vuitton penny loafers.
They could have been.
They could have
They
very
could've
well
afforded
been.
shit.
Wow.
So that is one of my favorites because in my mind it was like, yo, who winning this?
Yeah.
Personally, I think Mike won. Take it how you want it. My second one is this is easy. It's the Jordan 11 Concord when everybody first really took notice to them because it was before they dropped.
Yes.
That episode of Martin, Romeo and Juliet, where everybody had him on,
Yes.
and Martin had on all black with the white, and he was hitting the moves.
Yup. He was.
Nah, you gotta
No.
you gotta stand up and do the
I can't
moves.
because I don't be out of focus. But the biggie, no, that's not good enough. That's okay. That's fair.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
I'll give it to you.
I don't ask for much.
I'll give it to you.
I ask to be on time and respect what I say.
Wait. How dare you?
I know y'all was looking for a job before I gave y'all
audacity.
one. I know y'all was looking for a job before I gave y'all one.
The goal.
I employed you.
I-
Okay? Please.
All right, that's a hot take.
Yo.
Back at you, Wes.
Mine's not a
Yeah.
specific like time, but the Wayans Brothers show. Marlon was having that work on. I don't know.
That's a fact.
Everything.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
from Indestructs, which ramens to just everything. He was just killing it for like 2-3 years straight. And I think when it wasn't an inauguration. The dude that was with Kamal, I think her son.
He wore the
Oh, it's her
Dior's.
son?
Yes.
Was it Dior's?
He wore the Dior's.
Because I'm just looking at the TV like,
Are those? We all had the same
everybody had to
reaction.
do
It was
that.
like, wait,
Everybody
wait a
did that.
minute.
Everybody stopped.
Yeah.
oh, he killed
Everybody
it.
stopped.
The
He killed
Dior's,
that.
yeah.
Everybody stopped.
That was like,
That was clean though. That was
yeah.
clean.
It was clean.
But I also feel like that was the perfect occasion to bring that out.
He did the right
Oh, for
thing.
sure.
He did the right
For sure.
thing. My mom's the vice president, and we got money.
Exactly. You want to spend 10 grand on this
Hello.
pair of shoes.
You want to be
Hello.
like, yeah, these niggas got money.
Right. That's
Yo,
solidified.
y'all are sick.
I'm just saying, Unc, what you got?
Mine was probably Kid Cudi with the Air Mags on the Jimmy Kimmel show or the Tonight Show, whatever it was.
Is that Jimmy
Yeah.
Kimmel?
I think it was Jimmy Kimmel or the Tonight Show. I can't remember what it was.
I think I know you're talking about.
Yeah, when Kid Cudi, he was like the first one to break the Air Mags out. Crazy. That was a moment.
Wow. Damn, I forgot about that.
I have a personal celebrity sneaker moment. It's probably one of my favorite like memories in life. I gotta explain a little bit. I was in college. We was at a comedy show at the school gym, and one of my closest friends decided to go at it with Kevin Hart. And Kev told him
Oh,
to
my
take
God.
his New Balances, buy another pair, and trash
Damn.
both of them Jones.
Nuh-uh.
And he took it like a champ.
Wow.
Yeah, what you gonna say?
He-
No rebuttal? He ain't say nothing?
No, he was in there. They was back and forth for a
okay.
while. It was a solid night. I was too drunk.
It's a solid night.
I was too drunk to taste this chicken. I couldn't. I was going. I was 3 sheets to the wind, but I remember that.
Dead.
Like at some point he gonna pop up. He'll tell you the story. It's pretty funny.
I feel you.
Whew, that was
Damn.
good.
All right, hold on.
Hold on.
Is there a difference between sneaker style and sneaker fashion?
Yes.
What's the explanation? Let me hear this one. Hold on.
Sneaker style.
All right. So when it comes to style is usually brought on by brand recognition. So a lot of people think they're stylish because they're buying a brand. So you might see somebody walking outside with the Gucci shoes on and or they buy mics because they're the latest mics.
Right.
They're not into fashion. They're not worried about the turnover over
I
it.
would think that's the flip.
Nah, I'm gonna get into it. You said I'm getting to
Okay.
it. So when it comes to what is it? The sneaker fashion, that fashion bit is you do fashion, right?
Yeah.
And in light of you doing fashion, you and then, I'm gonna have to use it. You style it correctly, but you're a fashion person. So you see somebody walking out, you're like, yo, she know fashion, yo. Like she know this. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm wearing the latest in Paris. No. You out here, you might have your 13s, your 13 playoffs, the playoff 13s, and you bought them 6 years ago, and you still wearing them, and we can't even tell. We up here like, he killed. Exactly. That's how I view it. And if I'm wrong, flip it.
I
Whatever you got to
wouldn't
do.
say wrong, but for me, I would think it's the flip. So like when I
take
think
that.
of fashion, that's why I think the brand recognition, the labels, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Style is how you take it and you wear it and you put your spin on
your
it
spin
and
on
put
it.
it together.
Yeah.
So that's how I.
All right. Well, then that's what I meant to say when I said what I said.
Like you can
And I
rock
said
some
it.
fire shoes with an outfit from Target.
But
Yes.
how does the difference?
But if it's put together well,
Put together, yeah.
I
Right.
can't take nothing from
Facts,
you. I can't take
facts.
nothing from you because it
I'm
was
with
done
it.
well.
Yeah.
I can.
So, yeah.
Mike out here looking like Jodeci, and I'm mad. Lady,
Cry for you.
You gotta hit one of
man.
hit the ad lib real quick.
Like when I walked up, he had like both his hands out, and the only thing I can think is, I've been watching you.
So very long.
I want to get to know. That's what I thought. And I was
Yo.
like,
Oh,
Mike,
we doing karaoke. We
Yeah.
doing
Not
karaoke.
too much. Now.
My man Mike.
Not too much now.
that shit was crazy.
Like one of them from Immature,
I could
bro.
have did that. I could have went
I
Naughty
hate
by
y'all
Nature.
bad.
Only thing
I
you
was thinking
hate
Drew
y'all.
Hill, but all right, tell me.
No,
Better
Jodeci.
hit that step.
The dirty. Everybody know that when remember the when cable was out, the box, and you had to wait for the video.
Oh, hell
Everybody kept
yes.
buying Jodeci over and over and over again. I know the video. I can do the dance steps and everything. I can do the
Oh
gait
my
movements.
God.
I can flip my hat backwards and sing like KC or JoJo,
Facts,
whatever. Which
yeah.
one is which? But that
Whichever
jumper put me in a bad
yo.
place, man. That put me in a bad place.
Yeah, we're doing karaoke one of these days. I need the
killed
steps.
that.
I
He
need
killed
the
that.
Oh
steps.
man, see us next week at Top Golf and at karaoke. That's what we gonna be doing.
Screaming. Oh yeah, we got 2 activities.
We got 2 activities.
But
Gotta get you up to speed.
back to this. If you're asking us if there's a difference, I would say yes.
Right.
And then of course you have some people that are like, well, I didn't even care what the shoe was. I just thought it looked fly, and then they put the outfit together. It's like, I see why you went with that option kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yes, I do think there's a difference. But like I said, I feel like not only in sneakers, but that's just general, like people getting dressed on a regular. Like fashion is like, yeah, I bought this from Louis Vuitton, I bought this from Loewe, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, yawn. But how did you take those pieces and make it your own? Yeah. So sometimes it's not just wearing like,
or how much you spend on a.
Right.
but also it's not just like how the piece came.
Yeah.
So it's like I could wear a what is it, like a jumpsuit kind of thing, but it's like how did I style that? What accessories? Instead of using it as like a regular jumpsuit, maybe I'll turn it into pants, like that kind of thing. That's where styling comes into play.
I agree. She's right. She's spot on.
I said she right. She right. She just flipped my.
She's spot on.
That's right.
Period.
Just because you spend $3,000 on
pants.
a set, don't mean that shit's coming
It's fly,
together.
yeah.
But I think that's like borderline hype beast, and if you think you just buying stuff that's just fashionable.
Oh, this was $3K.
Like-
This was $7. Okay, you
and
look like trap. The
Right.
mannequin is still out dressing you, babe.
Exactly.
I don't care.
Right.
Facts.
That's like the baby interview when he was like, I got on, a $40,000 belt, and I'm like, why are we asking?
I be looking at those videos like,
Yeah, I'd be like, bruh.
it still gives stink. I don't care.
Right.
It gives stink. I don't care.
Like I always say,
She
money
said it
can't
still
make
gives-
somebody
it's
happy
stinking here.
You either got it or you don't.
or you don't.
He had on like 7 different colognes.
Being rich is a cheat code.
Oh, for
in
sure.
my opinion.
That's not my fault. The Lord bless me. What you want me to do?
That's a cheat
I'm not
code.
rich. If I
That's a
was.
you gotta give it up for the people that order from here, muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Or
And
you
put
could
it
just,
together when they.
or your priorities could just be messed up.
That's true.
All right, there you go. See, so I can't.
Also, even with those people, there are a lot of people that still mix their highs and their lows.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I bought this top from Uniqlo,
Yeah,
but my pants are Loewe.
I love Uniqlo. Yeah.
So Uniqlo, when you see this,
That's 1,000% me. That's 1,000% me.
but that's how it is. But I also feel like that's what style should be.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. That makes me feel better about buying True Religion now because I didn't know.
Wait, about buying who?
No, I didn't know True Religion.
People make
Oh,
Like,
fun
I
of
didn't know.
I still wear Trues.
still got Trues.
I'm back in. I'm back in.
I still
I'm back
got
in.
Trues.
Wow.
I'm back in.
Period.
I'm back in.
Period.
Like,
I just had a conversation with you like
got
just a minute ago.
Trues.
I didn't know I could still have them.
G boots, all of that.
I didn't know I could still have them.
Bruh, if you spend money on something, you can
Wear it.
wear it.
Because who gonna check you? Nobody.
Y'all just,
Nobody.
we just gave Mike like 70 for the jumper.
But we
that
didn't
was-
check him though.
That wasn't checking. It was just giving him
I
props.
count that as
Yeah.
checking. That's another topic for I count that as checking. That's another
That's
topic
not-
for another day.
That
I'm
wasn't
joking. I'm
checking.
joking. That ain't checking. I'm playing with you. And moving to the next phase of this conversation. All right, now last year Donald Trump made an appearance here at SneakerCon Philly, which was a crazy experience because it was like the day after his $355 million judgment. Like it was like handed right there. I was like, yeah, pay this. But it was dope because he was like, you know what? I'm gonna sell these sneakers to get this money up. So he like popped up, and when he popped up, he had the high top Never Surrender the Gold Jones. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was a joke, but he really did that. And he was selling for like $3.99, like not $3.99, $399.
Yeah, Pete.
And some people, somebody bought a pair for like $9,000. I don't even know how to gauge that. Like what effect do you think like Trump had on SneakerCon like that year, like last year? What effect do you think he had?
I don't even know what it's.
Because personally,
He bought the hoods out,
he did. All right, that's
he
a
bought the
slide.
hoods out.
That's a slide. I get it.
but he baited y'all and y'all fell for it. That's literally all I have.
So
Because this shit could go left very quick.
So I ain't gonna lie, like the energy was high in here.
Yeah.
Because you knew he was coming. You had Secret Service outside, and I believe that's when that was our first like not episode, but like the first time we all shot together. That was last year. Look what a year can do. Look at the Lord, won't He do it? Got a big
Amen.
screen. And when he decided to do that and show up, everybody was here. It was like it brought together the community of sneakers because it leads to one of my homies just said to me is like everybody's a sneakerhead deep down inside. So you started seeing like old people,
Okay, I get what you're
particularly
doing.
old white people
I get what
coming
I
out,
get it, yeah.
and people that really aren't indigenous to the culture,
Yeah.
but still coming out and like just, oh man, it's decent. Now you
Yeah.
see like, kind of, it did have a little bit of an effect, in my opinion, like in a positive way, just for putting a light on sneaker culture because it had to go on the news. It was like a world
That's
thing.
true.
It didn't just sit here. It wasn't like, oh, I'm just popping up to sell these shoes, keep it low key. No. It wasn't like if Like, name a basketball player.
Stephon Marbury.
Stephon Marbury just walked in here and was like, "Oh, Stephon here, that ain't making the news."
Yeah,
Trump doing it while he was pushing the shoe to get his money up. Because 355 M's.
Right.
I'm gonna sell. I'm selling everything.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing. That's a big dog. Just looking at it that way. So I think in that aspect, it was different, and it added to the experience.
Yeah, like you said, you know how back in the day your parents be like, "Boy, you spent that much money on some shoes,"
Right?
And now they see that he's selling them, they're like, "Oh, okay, I guess
Yawn.
it's fathomable." You know what I mean? Whatever.
I get it. So maybe this might help. Is there? And I probably asked it before, and I know I have. Is there room in sneaker culture for politics?
No. I feel like in a case like this, I would say no, because if we know sneaker community is supposed to be literally that, and you have this person that spews divisiveness and nastiness, no.
Right.
I don't want him nowhere near my shit.
In terms of just the politics of it, right? Not just him. I'm talking about in terms of just
him,
politics.
But that's him, period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye.
So
yeah, I'm literally trying to keep it very cute right now. I'm trying to keep it very cute right now.
She said cute.
But yeah, no, cute is the word.
Good.
I'm trying to keep it very cute.
I'm not saying with him showing up outside that, because I already asked that question. I'm talking about is there room for politics? Can this be something that's springboarded that other candidates possibly use? Is this community big enough to actually hone in on?
It is, but I also don't want to feel like I'm being pandered to any in either way.
That'll work.
Like,
okay.
I don't want to feel like I'm being pandered to. Like, if it's something that you truly believe in and you feel like it's a good way to reach the youth specifically, because SneakerCon or like these kinds of conventions, I will say, are not 100% geared towards us anymore. Right. They're geared to the new kids that are coming in. They're geared to, the kids that are into the hype and the things like that, because that's how they grew up. That's the sneaker community that they're coming in on. So I feel like if it's a way for them to feel like, yeah, this is a good way for me to connect with this community because it's going to be kids there or like the youth or like the next generation, fine. Right. But I feel like it's a very thin line because, like I said, when you have someone that spews hatred, divisiveness, all that kind of stuff, that's where it gets tricky.
So you're looking at the sneaker community as a safe space or a hollow ground where that shouldn't be harvested on for political gain.
This is where it gets tricky, but it's like, okay, so like, for example, when Kamala was campaigning, I was like, she need to tap in with Kai. She need to tap in with Kai Sinai.
She should have.
Right? So I was for it in a case like that because he's someone that has access to the new kids or like the new generation that are coming in that are able to, that age group that's now able to vote and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I don't want to think like it's such like a safe space that can't be touched or something like that, because I feel like everybody's going to learn to kind of like adjust and go with what they feel is necessary in that kind of situation. But yeah, it's a very thin line. Like I feel like it can get muddied very easy.
I get it. I think that, like I said, I think while it's a good platform, it's just not the platform that you might want to use. Like, not saying that you want to use, because if you use it right, like if I'm not going to say the right candidate does, I'll say it this way: the right candidate does it, then it's going to make sense.
Yeah,
yes. There we go.
Oh, B came up in here like.
That's what I was about to say. If Barack would have did that,
I'm rocking him, John.
Yes.
Because he was one of the first, actually the first candidate to tap into PlayStation, tap into the gaming world. Because I can remember turning on my Xbox, not 360, my regular first Xbox, and it would say, "Yes, we can," and it have like vote Barack at the bottom scrolling.
Yeah.
So tapping into that community and just understanding like these people vote. If he had just walked in here and he's not handing out flyers, and he's not saying vote for me, he up here and he stops at this venue, buys some shoes. While it is like a photo op, I think that's dope.
But he actually can ball.
I don't care if he can ball. I'm just saying it, Joe.
That helps it though. That he actually can ball. Like, yo, I ball on the weekend with XYZ. I'm selling these shoes, these Air Monarchs.
I would.
Right.
I would bust Barack ass.
Oh, all right.
I would bust.
So Barack, when you see this,
I'm gonna bust your
tap
ass.
in.
Tap in, bro.
Mike, you got any? No ways about it. All right.
You said what I couldn't. Thank you.
What? I'm just saying. Just because you know I'm gonna do that. I see it.
I like what you said. I like what she said.
I like what she said. She said it's soft. She know I don't. I'm in here. I'll dive in. I can get right back out.
Yeah, I feel you.
So we're basically in agreement that, you know, campaigning to the sneaker culture is a good thing to do. You just got to be right candidate for it. So what he did, while he did it, it was a good idea. It just wasn't the right person doing it.
Yeah, like I said, he baited people and they fucking fell for the bait.
Okay.
He baited y'all and y'all fell for it.
I think that's fair. And he did. And y'all bought the shoes. And you know what?
And now everybody's crying now, but
Exactly. Y'all bought them white.
but y'all got them shoes, right?
Yup.
I
Y'all
got
bought
this.
them
Okay.
Walt Clyde Frazier
got this.
Pumas.
What?
Dressed up as Trump shoes.
Oh, he talking about the totes. I thought they was totes because I saw the T with the wing. I thought they was totes. I didn't know. I went on the website. I thought he was selling totes. I was like, those is totes? You got some totes? All right. Respect. You know, the grip is better on these.
Yo,
like,
he
like,
get on my nerves.
I did. I really
bad.
did. I really did.
I love it.
So we gonna slide into our usual like closing segment, debate time. What makes SneakerCon so special?
Community.
Like just this one in between, not a sneaker convention. The hell with all that.
Wait, not what?
Not just a sneaker convention. I'm talking about SneakerCon period. What makes this so special? I can tell you right now.
It's community. Like, I love coming to SneakerCon because I know that I'm going to see people that I might not see all the time.
Right.
But, you know, it's us coming together and it's in the same space, sharing the same common interests.
Uh-huh.
It's a good way to kind of connect, keep up, touch base. So,
Right.
yeah, for me, it's a community aspect for sure.
That's like coming home for us. What's
Yeah,
the
it's
deal?
like I see everybody on Instagram. I don't get to see you, you know, often in
You don't.
person. So
You don't. Where you at?
I think anybody can like showcase their brand.
Yo,
Yeah, people can showcase their brand, what they've been working on, like this
Don't make me have to go
podcast
back there.
Here, chopping it up in front of people. People can see, get some cards, get some T-shirts. It's networking at its finest.
that's
Ooh.
a fact too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
That's
like
a good way
that.
to
I like
network
that.
for sure.
I like that. I'm gonna take that. So for me, is the networking, like you're going around meeting other people, and like you said, meeting like, you know, reuniting with people you haven't seen in a while. Like it's been like the last 2 or 3 times I've gone to SneakerCon, I've always come across the same vendor that like my first ever one. He's still doing this,
Yep.
so that's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's good to see.
For me, it's the synergy. Like it's peaceful here.
Yeah,
Like
no like ice grilling.
no, none of that. Like everybody like looking down at your shoes, you getting
Yeah.
your compliments, you
Right.
getting you
Shoe contact before eye contact.
exactly. And exactly. That's another one. Write that down.
We got that written down though.
But that like right there is what it's all about. So this is what makes like SneakerCon so special. It's like I don't want to just say the camaraderie, but it's like a fellowship. It's like a brotherhood. It's like
Yeah.
it's like you come here and you feel at home automatically. You don't want to take your shoes off because
Right.
you want people to see your
You want to
shoes.
see- yep.
But you don't want to come in
Right.
here and like crush because you like, you know what? Like I know somebody else gonna have it. It
Right.
don't matter. Somebody else gonna have your shoe. This is the
a
first and
fact.
only place where you don't feel
But
bad.
that's where style comes into play.
That's exactly.
digress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, and you accept that. And it's
Right.
not even up to a challenge. It's like, how can I make this different? Or can I dress this down?
And I think before these conventions, people just looked at us like, why?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
Exactly.
For what? It's like a secret society. All we ask is trust.
Hello.
Oh, you gonna quote Hove today?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you owe me 10, you ain't giving me 9. So, just so you know,
All right, bro, you got it.
I said that.
Yeah, I can't.
I love it.
I wish I could close with that, but I can't. I can't. That's Mike's job. Mike, what you got for us today?
One thing, let's just bring SneakerCon back to the community aspect, not just the resellers market. You know, let's not give flea market vibes, and let's do more stuff like this. So definitely.
I couldn't hear not a thing.
I can't
you
hear.
said,
I
but
get it
yeah.
on. Right
they
on.
heard it. They heard it. It's
Text it
fine.
to
I'm
me.
gonna make this face because I know it was something deep, and I'm gonna drive home. You get little dice hands. You get little dice hands. All right. Well, that's about do it for me. What about you? That do it for you?
Oh, I'm good.
Great.
I'm good.
Oh, listen, from my table to your table, from our table to your
Bye.
table. This is this old table.
Tell me what you need.
Tell me what you need.
Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, babe.
Come on, man, you gotta do that.
Tell me.
I was about to take it. Now I know. Say no.